Yo, what up? So, time for another episode of Clash of Clans with Cheese. This is like the, I don't know, I've had to record this a couple of times. I've been having some technical difficulties. So, yeah, what this one's going to be is a war recap from Makina D. Making me crazy. Making de Guerra. And what I was going to do, a couple of Town Hall Dragloon attacks, and then I'm going to showcase this one dude dropped a couple of pretty nice GoWiWi attacks. Going to break those down a little bit, and yeah, show off some GoWiWi attacks. So first one, Sidewinder. He did is he drags loons in the CC, traded off 5 archers and 3 loons for a dragon. Cutting off the funnel up here, I would say I would probably prefer a drag and a BK on either side for the funnel, and that way you still have a dragon to go ahead and beat on some stuff afterwards. But you know, whatever, that works as well, especially on a base like this, which is a pretty low level, and you still have this huge funnel in the center. So the only thing that I would really say about this one is that the loons came down a little bit early. It's like, yeah, you have your funnel set up, but the CC didn't release yet. And with the loons, since they're not quite as tanky as dragons are, you want to make sure that like the CC wizards and archers and stuff like that, they really lock onto the dragons and not to the balloons whenever they get released. In this case, it looked like the heal was still on them, so enough got through all right. But you know, maybe if the drags were not close enough there, the wiz could end up taking down all of your loons, and that would be a little bit of a loss. But yeah, other than that, other than, you know, being a little bit early on the loon attack, very good, very well handled. Good old drag loon attack, cleaning everything up with the fire breathers. So, Sidewinder, good hit, bro. And yeah, the next one, I think we're gonna get on here. Nicolo, doing work, doing that dirt with the level 2 drags. Holy monkey, people are gonna get some hits on. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to help out or not with those donations. See what I got. So yeah, level 2 drags, but this attack just technically very well laid out. Waiting for the funnel to get there. The BK and a couple of drags are gonna lock on that cannon there, and then the loons are gonna get let loose, and they're going straight up the gut. So perfect in that sense. And they just go in there and put a good solid beating on the core. And so even with level 2 drags, I mean, this wasn't a max Town Hall 8, but it wasn't you know, it was a solid mid-range. So pretty good with level 2 drags. Kind of shows the strength of a technically sound dropped out Dragloon attack by Nicolo. The only thing is maybe drop the first drag in that corner up there to take out that builder hut. You know, if this would have gotten close on time, sometimes the drags, you know, it's like they're not trying to do what they're supposed to, and you end up with only 1 or 2 in a couple of seconds. Better to get that out of the way starting off. But Nicolo, well done, brother. And now I'm going to get in to Schrodinger's attacks, which are both a 3-star and a fail before you watch the replay. So, still don't really know what this dude's name is. Oh, don't fail me now, Wi-Fi. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. There we go. Okay, so first thing I want to point out is the time on this replay. So 1 minute and 20 seconds. So this dude just got absolutely smoked. And the thing that I really like about these GoWiWi attacks is notice how quickly he drops the golems, wizards, and witches. They're all down before the CC, you know, like is really even released. There goes the wiz and witches. And so it's just that quick. And so by the time the CC troops even get out to start harassing that golem, you already got the wizards there to take out Smaug and to start driving in a little bit more and some more kind of micro work from the witch skeletons there. And so this is one of those, like, this is on standard speed. So this is just how quickly this guy got wrecked. It looks like he's getting warped through and everything, but it's just that solid of an attack. He had a heal spell left at this point, but I mean, got some whiz on it, but didn't really even need it. I mean, could have held it. It's like in just one golem with a whiz crawling around the outside. But I mean, this raid was made at the start. No need to funnel when you drop it all that quick and you pick out like a flat side. It's just good, solid stuff. Like a lot of times you see like a golem get dropped and then people are kind of jerking around with the wall breakers, and then by the time they get their backup troops in there, there's already a golem down to pieces. So that was the first one of his, and then the second one, scout this one out for a second. So this is a premature Town Hall 10, 2 single targets, but 3 decent expos, bad point defense, and up here the heroes are both outside. So this is something interesting. It's like, again, with this quick drop, if you're kind of like jerking around a little bit and drop your golems, and I'll place a wall breaker here, and then I'll break some wall breakers here. A lot of times, it's like your golem is going to be gone. The heroes are beating on it. The CC gets out there. Oh, come on, Wi-Fi, please, for the love of God. There we go. But you can see here, it's like with this quick drop, the king gets one hit in, but before the golem is even stationary on that mortar, the king is taken care of. And so another thing, especially with these like single targets, picked a good side to where they're not getting, you give it a couple seconds to where your skeletons and stuff like that can get in first and get the CC pull. So the single target is kind of taking care of the skeletons and stuff like that and not locking on to the bigger things. So at this point, king and golem right there, they're still completely full health. Even though the CC is out, the single towers are going. There's enough of those witches, skeletons, and wizards and stuff like that in the center to where they're not even getting a chance to target. So it's like the closest things to it are the skeletons. Unfortunately, that giant bomb took care of all the skeletons, and then it locked on to the BK. But still, by that point, it's like the damage is done. And he just ends up walking over the rest of the space. So, it's like, again, with that quick drop and getting everything in there, the heroes got taken care of. The CC troops were on the skeletons and not on, like the heroes and the golems, which replenish themselves. And then also in this case, it's good against the single target infernos as well to kind of keep them occupied on stuff where they're not going to end up building up that huge attack strength. So, yeah. Schroed, CS 52, Schrodinger. Good attacks, brother. Learned something this war. So, that's it, guys. Guys, if you like the content, enjoyed it, drop me a like, a comment. Let me know what you think. Maybe, get some more popularity and get some more views. So, that's it, guys. Thank you.